Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be planning the week of May 23rd to the 29th, and I'll be using a kit called Ratatouille, and I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, so I apologize. Pretty much I started off on the sidebar and put down the double box, 3 like washi strip headers, and then a third box, I believe, or no, this is the bottom washi box. And then I put down a half box and then the other full box. That's pretty much the sidebar. And then I worked on the full boxes, and then I also put 3 day extenders since I had so many boxes that came in the kit, and it worked out perfectly. And it was also Memorial Day weekend, so I had a 4-day weekend, which is awesome. So I had Friday to Monday off. So I was very happy because I was like waiting for this day. So I guess I'll go day by day now. And I'm sorry if I sound congested a little. It's morning, like it's early in the morning, and I still haven't woken up officially yet, if that makes sense. But anyway, so I'm just gonna go day by day, I guess. So starting off on Monday, I marked down that I packed orders, and the script is actually from the new scripts, like the font that I released on May 29th, actually. I decided to use those, and if you guys are interested in like a custom version of that, I can definitely add that to the shop, but it probably won't be, well, by the time you're watching this, I will be back, but so then I'll release it the following weekend, and the following weekend would be the Ultimate Planner Sale, so I believe that would be, the 24th, the 24th to the 26th is the Ultimate Planner Sale, so I'm excited to be part of it again. I did take a break for like the spring one, and sometimes I like doing that, so it's okay to take breaks, but yeah, it was just too close to my exam, but you know what, I was doing like my studying, like I was pushing myself so much that it wasn't healthy, because I was just doing it for the money, and I was like, no, I shouldn't be doing it for the money. I should be doing it for the sake of learning something, you know, and reminding myself what I'm doing this for. So yeah, I had to do a quick reality check on that, but regardless, I'm just going to take my time studying and not rush myself. The script stickers, so when I originally designed this, I designed it on the bigger sheet, and I'm actually coming out with new, or a sticker organization binder, or like, not really a binder, book, but you'll see when it comes, or it hasn't arrived yet, so I can't really say much about it, or like take pictures and show you guys as much as I want to, but, I'm thinking of switching the sheets into like at least 7x5 sheets or 5x7 sheets, because it would fit perfectly in that sticker organization, and yeah, you guys don't have to buy like, and I want everything cohesive in a way, so yeah, I was debating whether or not to make it a bigger sheet, but I wasn't sure exactly of the size that I was looking for, but I do know the smaller sheets that I designed, like the actual script stickers that I designed, those would fit in that pouch, and I just gave you a hint of it. Anyway, so that is pretty much the script. I really like how like it's like very, I don't know, it's like dainty, but it's like still legible, if that makes sense. Anyway, and then I also marked down that it was day 20 of the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. It's just interesting. I was just watching it for the fun of it because I had nothing else to do at work. So I was just listening to it like a podcast almost. Anyway, so then I also edited and uploaded some videos. So I was finally getting back on my YouTube stuff. So I took like at least a good break and not edit anything. But in my memory card, I had like so many videos like filmed and just needed to be edited. So yeah, anyway, so then I also marked down that I was kind of in my feelings. It was just like usually the week before that time of the month, I'm like very moody and it's just very annoying. But yeah, so I just marked in my feelings, and then on Monday I also marked down that I wanted to learn how to make soup dumplings or like xiu long bao, and obviously in the first try you may not perfect it, and let's just say I do not like baking dough. And as much as I love baking, like baking and making like dough is totally different. So yeah, I can mainly make what do you call it? Cheesecake. Like my specialty is cheesecake, and what else? Yeah, cheesecake, I guess. Yeah, that's the only thing, my specialty. So yeah, a lot of people like my job at my school, we had like a potluck sometimes, and I would actually bring in cheesecake or coconut pudding, but because the coconut pudding has gelatin in it, my friends or like my coworkers can't have it because they're Muslim. So yeah, so then I make cheesecake as well, and I would just give them that. So yeah, anyway, I don't know why I went on a whole spiel about making cheesecake, but regardless, I made soup dumplings, and it didn't turn out the best, because I don't think I have the patience for the dumpling wrappers. That's the dough. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy from the Asian markets, because I don't have the patience for this. But regardless, I also need to add more soup base, because I think the soup either leaked or it could have evaporated a little. So I think I didn't add enough. Regardless. So yeah, and then for Tuesday, I marked down that was day 21. Then I had a YouTube binge, edited and uploaded, and then sadly, right after like the trial for that day ended, news report was coming out about a Texas school shooting, and it's just very sad to see and hear about. So yeah, I've gone through the emotions already. So I just wanted to mark it down because there needs to be some change because I don't understand how a 18-year-old is just able to just get a gun right away. Not even an assault rifle, I believe it was. It's devastating. Because the little kids are the next generation, and just to see their lives gone is just very sad. So I think by the time you're watching this, I think New York already like changed something about, but I don't really go into like, I don't really watch news as much unless it's on my For You page on YouTube. So yeah, but I'm trying to be better about learning about the like stuff. But my dad literally has like alerts or anything, like notifications from ABC7. So he usually tells me what's happening in life today. So yeah. Anyway, so then I marked down that I packed orders, and then I forgot that I published my EC launch video, and I meant to use a fancy label because that's what I usually use to mark my videos, but instead I totally forgot and didn't have enough room, so I used a little thing. Then for Wednesday, I marked down that I published the June lineup video, and I did not publish May, even though I recorded it. I was just not happy with it, so I did not publish it. And yeah, I think pretty much by the time you're watching this, it would have been useless at the point, because I did not even publish any videos before this week. So yeah, and then I decided to start playing Candy Crush again, and don't judge me, I am on level 8,000, but currently I'm on, what is my current level? As of June 7th, I am on level, oh gosh, sorry, it's loading. June 7th, I'm on level 8,406, so I played 406 levels in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's quite extreme. Anyway, so then I also marked down that I had a training for an hour for work, and then so actually this week was actually my job's fiscal year end. So pretty much you get a bonus. Like some people get a bonus for the end of the year, and I got my first bonus. Like this is my first full-time job, and I'm just like, woo! I get so giddy. Even though it's like, I was expecting it, but then I was not expecting it. But I was not expecting that much, if that makes sense. So silly me, I wanted to mark payday, but then I already marked it down at the top when I was putting down the deco. So what I've been liking is, like, if it's something main, like a main thing that I know is happening, I put it at the top. Like payday and the weekend script, I put it at the top as opposed to the bottom of the spread because I can see it better, if that makes sense. So then I marked down that I got a bonus, and then I packed orders, and I had my first watermelon of the season, so I'm very happy with that. Anyway, so then moving on to Thursday, I marked down that I published week 18, and then since it was also fiscal year end, I also will get a raise, and I will be promoted. So I was promoted to second year, which is technically senior assistant. I was junior assistant from October to May. Now I am from June to May. I will be second year or senior assistant, which I'm so excited. So I'm excited to learn new things. So yeah. And then I also marked down that we went to Jinjin to have like a mini celebration for my pay raise. But yeah, although my mom also had to go to the doctor's appointment, or eye doctor appointment, and pretty much she said, like, what do you want for lunch? And then I was like, oh, I can just bring my computer, even though I'm not working. Like, I wouldn't bring my computer if I was working on something sensitive, like some deadline. But yeah, pretty much I bought my computer just in case if I had any emails, but even though I can look at it on my phone, yeah. Anyway, so then I also dropped off some orders at the post office, and then after that I packed more orders, and then my mom said there was, like, the meat hasn't thawed out yet, so we had to go get pizza, or decided to go get pizza instead. So then for Friday, I marked down that I published week 19. Then there was the closing statements, and it was so funny because I was going to mark day 20, 21, 22, 23, and then 24. But then I realized I did not mark Wednesday and Thursday, but I had other things to mark, so I just left it out. So then I marked closing statement, but I think it's closing arguments because it's opening statements, but closing arguments. So yeah, I wrote it wrong, and I'm not going to bother to change it because you know what I mean. And then I designed some stickers for Sunday, I believe. Yeah. And then I was packing orders. Then I had a planning time session, and then I watched Chicago Med, Fire, and PD. And the crazy part was, so Med, Fire, and PD is also the same, I think, producer as FBI, Most Wanted, and International. And sorry, FBI was actually, their season finale was supposed to be on the 24th, and sadly it was literally the episode was about a school shooting, so they decided not to air it in respect to the incident or the event that happened today, the sad event. So yeah, sorry, my voice just cracked and it just went away. So anyway, so then I marked down that I print and cut stickers after the fact, or during I was watching, right? Yeah, I was probably watching TV while I was printing and cutting stickers, and I don't know what happened to my voice. Hopefully it's back. Nope, it is not. So anyway, I'm just gonna continue on, and I apologize. My voice is like cracking, and I'm not sick or anything. It's just every morning I just like this. Every time it happens. Because I have my tonsils removed, yeah, it's like I always have a runny nose regardless, because I don't know, my ENT said, that I may have sinus infections sometimes, because, my tonsil isn't there. So, yeah, I made him, actually, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I made him feel so old, my ENT doctor, because he saw me when I was 4 years old, and now I'm 24, but I haven't seen him in 2 years, the last time I went, it was literally 10 years after I had my tonsils removed, because I had no problems. And recently, that's one of my allergies starting getting really, really bad. Like, my ears would hurt, my nose would hurt, and yeah, it was just really bad. Anyway, so I just made him feel so old because I didn't see him until 10 years later, and he's like, wow. And anyway, so then for Saturday, for Saturday, I marked that I slept in, and then my mom and I went to go get our eyebrows done, and we haven't done it since November. So yeah, hopefully that's better. Oh my goodness, it's back. My voice is back. So I apologize. I don't really like coughing on the voiceover, but I apologize, and I don't want to record this voiceover multiple times because I already have, regardless. And then I marked down that we had Shake Shack for lunch, right? Yes. And then my mom went to go pick up her eyeglasses, and then we went to an Asian market called Boeing Hong, and then I had a package from Michael's, which was paper. If you purchase Michael's, like, order it from Michael's, and if you purchase it, like, the bulk buy, it's much cheaper if you buy individual packets, but that's only if you really need the bulk of it. So, yeah, I decided to just get that because I use the 110-pound paper cardstock from Michael's to print the covers, so that's why. And I've tried finding other, like, cardstock that I thought I would like, but it wasn't the same, and I just like the thickness of the Michael's cardstock, the 110-pound. So yeah, and also there's this whole ordeal. Long story short, my dad's previous tenant, I should say, she by accident shipped a package to us, and it was going to be delivered Saturday and Sunday. So there's 2 items, and it was face wash and face lotion. And long story short, we couldn't find the package, so we kept messaging her, like, every day, like, updating her, like, the situation, and she straight up just accused us of stealing her package. Like, she literally said, I hope you enjoy my products. I was like, hope you enjoy the products. And I was like, what? It didn't make any sense, and she just jumped to the accusations, and I was like, you know what, I gave her my 2 cents, and I was like, no, we wouldn't, I wouldn't need to steal face wash and face lotion because I literally use drugstore brand, and yeah, it's my mom, I used to use, Kiehl's, I think, but I didn't, it kind of dried my skin, I was testing my own, stuff, but then I realized I should just stick to what I know, and it's dermatologist recommended, CeraPhe, so, yeah, pretty much I just use CeraPhe for moisturizer and face wash. It just doesn't make sense why I would need to steal whatever you bought, and I don't even know exactly what the item was. I just know that she said it was face wash and face lotion, and that was it. And I was like, okay, if you want to act like that, and so be it. But I actually want to ask the director to know if he saw the package or if he took it and he didn't tell us because it's not his because he knows that that person doesn't live there. But regardless, at least let someone know that you took a package for someone, if that makes sense. So I have to ask him, but he doesn't come back until the day before I leave, or the day before I left. So yeah, it's kind of odd. So hopefully I can catch him before we leave, because it's ridiculous. I don't want to be accused of stealing a package. Literally, I would, if I see a package that is shipped or was delivered to the wrong address, I literally would call the shipping company. I'm like, you delivered this to the wrong address, literally, and I would give them the tracking number, and they're like, oh, I see. And then I would take a picture of the label, send an email to them, hey, this package does not belong here. It's not even, I'm not going to walk it for my, I'm not going to help the person walk it to their house, but I'm going to make the shipping company do it, because they're the one who made the mistake. So, yeah, anyway, and also, I don't like people, losing a package, too. So, if you lose a package, that's just disappointing. I was really hoping to get this package, and then you just, and it's just lost in the mail. But what can you do at this point, all you can do is just contact customer service, and, they'll help you fix it. And I don't mind, if you guys have any problems with your packages, I have absolutely no mind of fixing it for you, because I want you to get the products that you ordered, you know? You paid for that, and it's just, I don't know. It's just a whole ordeal. And at this point, I just blocked her because she said a lot of things that I don't agree on, and yeah, it's just like, she was like saying how there was a week without water and stuff, and making up things, just to get her point across that we're the bad people and she's a good person. Yeah, and because my dad is the landlord, was the landlord for that apartment, or technically my brother lives there now, but regardless, it's just, like, confusing, because the things she said, like, a week without water. I live in a co-op, so this building is a co-op, and if there's a week without water, that means everyone else would have a week without water, so it doesn't make any sense how she would be able to say there was a week without water. So, yeah, that's just questionable, and, yeah, the lies and dramatics. Like, literally, she said I was having lies and dramatics. And I'm like, I'm not having lies and dramatics. I'm not being a liar, nor am I being dramatic. So, yeah, it's just like a whole ordeal that I just want to get over it because I want to be happy on my vacation. But regardless, I really want to know what happened to that package, because imagine it was the director of the building sent it back to or like returned it to sender, and then she's gonna look like a dum-dum because she just falsely accused someone, you know? It's just like so stupid. Anyway, so then I marked down that I ate at Tofu after, sorry, that was my work computer. And then I print and cut stickers, and then my dad helped me put up my pegboard system from IKEA, which is called the Scatus. So I like it because I can hold like my tools, and then I can hold like my colorful pens as opposed to keeping it in a drawer and never touching it at all after the fact I put it in the drawer. So yeah. Anyway, so then for Sunday I marked down that I print and cut stickers, packed more orders, and then I wanted to go to the Container Store. And every time I go to the Container Store, like before, I would just look at this this one item that Andrea from ScribblePrintsCo recommends, which is the Like It box. I think it's called, no, the Like It brick. And pretty much I have a Besta, like storage system, like for over my desk, and pretty much like I know four of them fit like side by side perfectly within that area, or like the cubby, and pretty much but if you have a door, I would suggest getting 3 of the long ones and 1 of the short ones, so then it wouldn't interfere with the door, because then you wouldn't be able to, like the hinge should say, because then you wouldn't be able to close the door, or it'll just block the hinge, and you will never be able to fit 4 of those bricks side by side. So I decided to just get 3 of the long ones, or like the tall height ones, and then the long ones, or all 4 of them are long, but then I got 3 of the tall ones and then 1 short one. So I will hold my not character stickers, my shop's inventory and stuff, because I don't really I print and go as it like orders come in, because sometimes what I noticed, if I don't foil it in time, sometimes it just foils off, and that's not fun. Regardless, anyway, so that's a whole nother thing. And then so I went to the Container Store and I officially made that purchase. Like, I went there like 4 times at least, and then this is my 4th time finally making the purchase. So yeah, and then I also marked down that I had new releases. Then I had an Amazon package, and since I got those containers, I organized my stickers. So yeah, and then that was pretty much my week in full. It was just eventful and just a crazy week. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!